All right, y'all, something that's important to understand about this AI bubble is that there's a difference between a market bubble and the legitimacy of the technology. When I say there's an AI bubble, I'm not saying that AI is useless. I think when people get all defensive about this, it's because they think I'm hating on AI or they think I'm hating on their AI girlfriend. This is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying there's a market bubble because there is a 45% market weighting in AI stocks, with 41% in just 10 companies. Okay, that means 41% of the S&P 500, which is everybody's retirement funds, that is riding on 10 companies. And these 10 companies, which have been fluffing their numbers by passing money back and forth between each other. That is by definition a bubble, and it's also one that's riding on a Ponzi scheme. Now, this scheme has been working for quite a while, like 2 years at this point. But what I've been trying to explain is that it doesn't work anymore because Iran destroyed 30% of the global energy and helium production. Okay, factories destroyed. And they also closed the strait. It's still closed. Don't forget about that. And what that means is that data center costs, the thing that runs the AI, those costs are 2 to 3x for about the next 3 to 5 years. So that means that the original math they did on all that spending, that $500 billion, it's over $500 billion, all of that money they dropped, the math they did on that to cook up this scheme, it doesn't work anymore because they dropped all that money, spent, and then the war happened, right? They spent the money first and then the math changed on them. They're not ready for this. Here's what you guys got to understand is that they have been doing this like basically successfully for the past 2 years. So they got comfortable. All these Mag 7 companies, they got comfortable in this scheme. They're like, oh, this is never going to go wrong. So the last round of spending, they blew all of it. They dropped all of their money, and then Iran targeted all of their inputs. There's a reason they hit helium and LNG specifically. And that is why the bubble pops. Not because AI sucks. It's because these guys are just way too overextended and now they're caught off guard. I mean, Anthropic's own profitability timeline is like 2028 to 2030. Do you think these data centers can burn like this for 2 years? Amazon is already out of money. They already are out of cash flow to fund all this stuff. If they want to keep doing this, they need to go into debt. And if they're going into debt, they can't use it to fluff earnings. And when these companies can no longer fake their profitability because of the rising costs, like the insanely rising costs, they crash and they take the market down with them. But you guys should check out my last 2 videos that I made on the